Alright, welcome back to my channel. It is I, CyberOdean. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. We're gonna be continuing where we left off. We are doing Farewell. Last episode was in China, where it was End of an Era. And, well, we're gonna be doing the Farewell in Mendoza, Argentina. I believe it's this level and one more level that we have left, so we'll be completing the Hitman 3 story. And then I'm gonna jump to the original Hitman where I'm playing the playthroughs on there, but it won't be VR, sadly. Not until I get the PSVR 2. But anyway, let's get this started. If you're enjoying, like, comment, subscribe, and, well, let's play. There we go. Whoa, that line just went up. Whoa. Alright. I don't know why this, like, headset really makes my eyebrows itch. Like, not really the eyebrows, but under it. I guess where it's, like, sat, or it's, like, settled. Alright. Come on, there we go. Yep, back to that Sims graphics. What? I didn't even press that.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games.
Ooh.
Don't be long.
She's talking smack. Hi there. Alright, but, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks more cartoonish, which is okay too. Yeah, church over there, that's pretty cool. Interesting. Alright, anyway.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be.
Aww. She touched his hand. He never gets any affection.
I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come
Thank
find
you.
me when it's done.
I
Good
got
luck,
you.
47.
Wait, you're not supposed to stare into the sun. But I am. Okay, anyway. What up, guys? I'll be wearing your suits later. Or I think it might be them.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the peak and we are good. And look at that gorgeous view. You know it will be worth it. Everyone's going to be beyond jealous.
Oh, you're so right. The colors alone and the
Nah.
lighting. Could you ask for better lighting in a million years? It's like golden hour times 20.
I'm not going to lie though. This gravel is making me really nervous.
Yeah, same. We just have to get the right
TikTokers.
frame and snap it, and then I can liquefy our jawlines with it so
Three,
it's snatched, and
two,
then we can go.
1. And...
For more than 2 decades.
Nope.
Hot cheese! Can you believe cheese? Can you believe these people?
Tina must be over the moon about it.
Think the
Jeez,
whole
can you
world is their
believe?
playground.
Jeez. Okay, anyway.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates,
Ever since
señor.
the scandal that ruined her
Your
career.
invitation, please. Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party.
What up? Alright, let's go through.
Evening, senor. Would you care for an aperitif?
Nah, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Thank God it's finally over. That extra security detail was driving my wife and kid crazy.
We lucked out. Heralds say a handful of operatives were lost, but I figure they're downplayed. We've all seen the news. Lots of power players dropping like
There we go.
flies.
Alright.
But there's no
Where can a man get some wine around here, besides having to deal with people in there?
How is it
Ran
going?
one of our interrogation black sites for a while, and I tell you, those prisoners folded like lawn chairs. I couldn't believe it when she left the
Interesting.
agency to go into politics at all.
Steal it. Steal it. And yes, I have a problem. There you are.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me
A
sick.
private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
It's mental.
What up?
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm...
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests inexplicably dropping dead.
A couple of old money scions, Ingram and
On the
something
tour
Dutch
after.
sounding. I bet Sheikh Al-Ghazali was the real target. Everyone
So you're
knows
not
the
sure?
family funds terrorism.
Does that mean there's a plan A?
Did you
One
see
where I
that
don't
incident?
stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who
It's a nice
exactly is
gesture,
this
but
Burnwood?
a bit
And then
hubristic,
pissing
wouldn't you
on
say?
your parade?
He's not even been appointed.
Caution and modesty has never been Don Yates'
But
style.
if I'm going to be one of these heralds,
see the
you
wine
need
list?
to start letting me in on a few things.
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Yates wants to bring the Heralds
who's
closer
this for?
together and play the modern boss, I don't actually mind. Edwards always was a bit aloof.
Plus, he has good reason to be confident.
just never
He
framed an
is
urban
Edward's
legend.
closest legal
Very
advisor.
post-truth.
Not even Thomas Cross or
Like it.
Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I'd say Yates is at the top
Hi.
of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki, Cassidy, probably Bronson. How is she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, people defect
Oh.
all the time, and she's most certainly qualified.
What's wrong with that guy?
The Constant knows what he's doing. Doesn't mean we have to like him.
Poor guy. Still going?
Hey, brah.
Right after that guy, dude. Ugh. Bruh. And you're about to go down there, too?
Huh.
Could you just go and see what that was, please?
No problem.
Oh, it's her, all right.
I thought she'd be taller.
Everyone looks tall on the stage. She's changed her hair. That's still Tamara Vidal.
She had all the pundits shaking in their boots a few years back. What was that party called again?
Future Federation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy was throwing up. It would have been all over that, and he would have slipped in it. Nasty. Anyway, let's go down here. Dang, got dark for a second. Wait a minute.
League with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald?
Maybe Vidal.
Ah,
The guys were just running. Oh, my eye is itching. What?
Sir, I feel you're violating my personal space.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery.
PTSD, huh?
Yes, talk.
It's not unreasonable.
Wait.
Think about it. Duval was kidnapped by the
Come on.
militia and held
Talk.
hostage for weeks.
Hey there! Oh! I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Hello, talk. Dang it, okay. Yes. And then walk up. Talk over here.
Hombre. Please, look where you're going, mister.
Hello there.
Corvo Black.
Alright,
I'm
gotta
on
itch
the
my eye.
tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
Yeah, alright, anyway. Going this way. There's a lot of wine around here. I'm more of a mead type of guy. I love honey wine.
By accident.
Hello there, beating you. Boom.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
You're gonna get squashed.
Johannesburg call.
And from that smirk of yours, I take it Easter is in?
Easter, Kronstadt, Hampton, Milton Fitzpatrick, Quantum Leap, Dinner. All the big players.
Senor Vargas?
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is ripe for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
To get his picking knife.
Do you think they're talking about us?
We're gonna go with a nice wine.
What people like that think of you.
Malbec.
Because they don't think of you at all.
So you're saying I could limp them up and they wouldn't notice?
Come on. What?
Okay.
There. Jesus. Okay. Now we just go all the way over here, grab the knife.
I'd be surprised if they even
And I'm dodging.
Thanks. I feel much better now. ¿Qué es esto?
Esto.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Check out what it was.
Is that one right here?
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here.
Interested in anything going on down here right now. And because I don't.
¿Quieres una menta? Uf, porque la necesitas.
Are they good?
Hola, guapo. Looking good, huh?
Yeah. Anything?
Oh, the back of my neck feels all prickly. I hate being watched.
No offense, but you're not that important. Especially not to them.
You're so depressing.
Come on. Great. Eyebrow. There we go.
Seriously,
Anyway,
who takes another man's picking?
the game crashed, so I had to restart from
one
a
of those days,
last
isn't it?
save. We're gonna go like that. We have to do this all over. 'Cause why not? If anything, I'll just bring this guy over here, and then we'll skip to the part where I grab all the grapes, and hopefully the guy doesn't bug out and crash my game again. I will catch you guys in a minute. We're going to give him the grapes.
Great. Thanks, I guess.
Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon?
Thank God.
I have a third to conduct.
Will do.
You just assume my name was Ramon?
Overestimate how interested people like that are in anyone but themselves.
It's actually comforting.
Alright. Oop. I almost got stuck. Alright, let's go back over here. And I'm back. He's on his way.
Hey! Ah! My fellow wine lovers. Hello! Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations.
What's up, yo?
So,
Yo.
how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
Leon.
I take offense of that. I can't wait to take you out.
I can't do this anymore. My 5-year-old cousin
Are
comes up
you
to bed
a
against
wine
this.
man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Alright, let's go.
You wouldn't have to play this stupid game if you hassle.
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
Oh, it's all very inspiring.
Winemaking is a grand pursuit. Sure. Everyone talks about craft beer these days. You can make a decent IPA in your pantry. It is pedestrian. No, this this, my friends. This is true.
I would love to have one of these places.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
I have a question.
I do.
It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
Oh, there's one up there too? I think this one would be the best.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add that grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet. Huh?
Oh.
That is correct, senor. After
She
primary
went for it.
fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add that grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Oh, go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Alright.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
No, all good. Something about work. I don't think she'll be coming back.
Oh, well. I'm sure she can find her way out. Let's proceed. Clemente.
I am not drinking any wine from this place, ever. Interesting. Usually you go that way.
So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Law and order. Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
Ain't that the truth?
And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Hi.
Remarkable.
Oh, there's that guy.
Here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say,
Hey, stop! Are you serious?
we're about to have a
Don't wait your
little
rhetoric.
Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, To prep the 1945 Grand Paladin, I'll bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief.
Alright, I'll be catching you guys soon. Alright, I'm gonna sit right here real quick. I gotta itch my eye again. There we go. The headset is just really itchy.
Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Out here, what could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it already.
A meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence, a calculated risk.
Alright.
What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Alright. So, to get that, we're gonna have to go get a screwdriver. Which just so happens to be over here. I'm very, very happy. What are you doing, son?
Now, the temperature and humidity in the barrel room is all controlled by the ventilation system. State of the art. Highly sensitive.
Sweet. How do you operate it? I'm a bit of a grease monkey in my spare time.
Not my area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security room if you want to take a look. Just don't touch it. One of the guards bled to smoke the LP sandwich from the ventilation equipment. The whole facility is not open for a week.
Oh. Unlock vent. Of course, we need the wine. This one.
Irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Oh, men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value
Can't help myself.
of nothing.
I am sorry, Patron. Say, what if we exchange the labels? Served him a different wine.
Ah, you are devious, Santino. But no. If Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something beautiful, I will not stand in his way. That is between him and his creator.
How did he even get his hands on a bottle? I hear the last of the 45s was sold to Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali for $600,000. Most expensive bottle in that. Please.
They witnessed me? They did. Should have never tried. One, 9, 4, 5. We'll just drop these guys in here. There. Now this is... I will need.
Hey, Flowers! Over here. Come on, while we're young.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be...
Bigger? Yeah.
Come on,
They always
Flowers.
say.
Guests are waiting.
Just know there's a few things I gotta do right here. Okay, go like this real quick. We're gonna put this.
Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
Oh.
I'm gonna need to frisk you if you want to come through here.
Yep, all I got is wine.
That's cool.
Literally.
Keep those arms there. Don't move. If I find something, I'm gonna crucify you. All right, all good. Go on.
All right.
I have always considered the heralds the... Ah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin, one of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Arch Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients. My friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention
remember
the
that guy.
partners
I killed him.
themselves. Our founders. Our benefactors.
I say that out loud.
Make no mistake. This woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And
I mean,
Arthur
not
Edwards,
hers.
the new
Mine.
supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
He's got a
Absolutely.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
What? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office.
Oh.
Right. Move it. Let's
Sheesh.
go.
That guy believes in equality.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
Don't worry, I got him. Don't you dare bug on me again.
We need to get our
There we go.
story straight.
Be right back.
Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Revenge for her changing sides.
What a lie.
This.
That's mine. Let's go over here real quick. gun. Put that in there. Was it this way?
I'm wicked smart.
Nah, I
Check
don't
that
need to
one.
do
I
that.
myself in these situations all the time.
I like taking out the cameras, but not right now.
I never really understood why people bother
Okay,
with those
wetsuit.
mother of pearl handles. They just
That will
remind
be
me of
for
my
later.
grandma.
Okay, not there. But these are two ways that I could get in, so I just made it that way to make it easier. Up here. Oh,
Ah, hi there.
get out of my way, guy. Jeez.
Remember, Flowers, you never saw a thing.
Alright, you're gonna start walking. Yep. Go up here? No. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Da-da-dun. Oh. Okay, she's up there right now.
Uh-huh.
Took you long enough. Quick! Clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
¿Qué es eso?
Hey, Universal Salt.
Hi there.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug courtesan do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space, kill room decor.
We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
I don't think sitting down would be a good idea. Oop. Wait.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B
This
is
way.
a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screen. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
Holy shit!
Turns out this woman will be your downfall. If it's any consolation, Don,
what are
your
you doing, you
instincts were dead
asshole?
on.
Don't
I
stand
will
there!
be constant.
Shoot her!
And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence brick by brick. Finish it.
Such a good boy.
Nice.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
There we go. Just cleaning up the bodies. Ooh, gloves. All right.
Close call, though. I was third in the
Oh,
line.
there she is.
After Robert and Sierra Knox.
She wants a dip.
47.
Yes. They're dancing.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
Dang, 24,000. That's pretty good. Level 2. I don't know why it says negative right there on the location mastery. That makes no sense. How did I get 1 star? I did everything correctly. Maybe there were a lot of bodies, but that's nothing. Anyway, necessary evil.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know.
Uh-oh.
I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
Traitor! Lightsaber. Alright, so Untouchable is the last level of this story. We will be playing that in the next video, of course. Other than that, I hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. I am playing a whole bunch of other games as well, so it's not just this. Be sure to check out the channel. Other than that, I hope everyone has a good day and a good night. And, well, depending on where you are. And take care. See you in the next video.